Progress.
Bob, and it looks like Carlson's getting back in for Kanaan.
Carlson's in for Kanaan, correct.
Looking at the matchup tonight, Flyers coming in after playing Tampa last night. You guys have seen them already once before the season. Just what's the key to tonight?
Well, they're a tight checking team. They don't give you a whole lot. I thought they played us really hard in their building. They really pressure the puck all over the ice and very structured in D zone. So we got to be, having played for a few games here, a few days here, and they're coming off a disappointing loss. You know how that happens, and we got to be ready to go here.
They're coming off a couple disappointing.
Yeah.
So you're expecting a hungry team, I would expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Have they changed their game, coach, from last year? They gave up the most goals in the league, and this year they're in the top 10.
Yeah,
What have they done?
I don't know if they changed a whole lot. I don't. Unfortunately, last year we didn't get to see them play a whole lot. But typically, I've played against and coached against AV's teams, and with Mike Yo and staff and Terry, and they've always been that kind of team. So it just reminds me of all the teams they've coached over the years, and they're tight defensively, and the goaltending's probably been the biggest, at least from the outside. Watching them a little bit last year, I think the goaltending's been back to where it usually is there for them with Carter.
What's the latest on Barkey?
Barkey's week to week. He's
Yep.
skating, kind of reassessing daily. The sooner the better.
Do you plan on taking him to Washington?
No.
Okay. Just let him stay here and skate and do whatever.
Yeah, he's still, like I said, a week, 2 weeks,
Okay.
at least.
So we don't have to.
Yeah.
You take that even more cautiously when you're off to such a great start. Do you get there's no sense to rush anybody back. Not that you would anyway, but why not give him, on the other side, give him more time to heal and get better? Is that a thought process at all?
Absolutely. I think with all our players, I think, we went through with Jumbo early in the year, probably was ready, but we want to make sure they're 100% ready. We get in the meat and potatoes here, that schedule here, where we're playing 3 and 4 travel, and, we don't want to aggravate anything, get tired and something go out. So I think especially in this shortened season, that we have to be very mindful of game management here.
Neil Levy out there today. We hadn't seen him in a while. Any prognosis with him or timeline?
We're just hoping to get him, healthy, and then, hopefully see where he goes from there. And, so he's going to ski with us here for the next few days, and maybe he goes back down a little conditioning and hopefully get some games in before coming up.
Yeah, it's been a lot of starts and stops for him, hasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like he was trending in the right way, and he went down there and played, I think, a period, and then he kind of hurt himself. So, hopefully we get him right and see what he can do. We're still waiting to kind of get a good read on him.
Was it the same injury, or did you do something different?
No, just kind of a lower body injury. Tweaked it a little bit, and rehabbed, and get him here for a few skates here this week and see where he's at.
Can you compare any other time in your career where you had either a bunch of players or a top player out of the lineup, where a team has been able to do what you guys have done, not only this season, but last season when Barkov's been out?
Well, I'm sure.
You played with a lot of guys.
Yeah, I'm losing my memory here. Getting a little older.
Sorry.
Not offhand. Where we've, I've been on some teams where you lost, an important player, and a lot of times you kind of get away with it for a month or so, and then it always comes back. So we're fortunate. Hopefully, we'll see him in a month, but you never know. But yeah, I'm sure if you give me, 3 days, I'll come up with something. There's a lot of cobwebs up here.